our campaign for gun control or against gun control. Alright, so for today, for your journal, which amendment from the Constitution do you remember? And why does this amendment stand out? So, let's review them real fast. Or whatever it is that you remember. In other words, this is your prior knowledge. Sam?
The Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, because everyone should be able to defend themselves and the ones they love responsibly.
Anybody else? Joey?
The Fifth Amendment, freedom of speech. Or,
The freedom of speech one?
Wow.
you said it was the Fifth.
Why does this stand out? Freedom of speech, the First Amendment.
Oh, why does it stand out?
Yeah.
Well, because you have kind of like the right to talk, like if someone tells you that, you can't talk, and you have the freedom of speech, you can basically just say screw you to that.
For example, if you want to cuss in school, you have the right to free speech and you can say whatever,
It's
however.
over to a certain extent. It's like a
Whoa.
fine line.
Freedom of speech is not allowed to defend people.
Yeah.
The Second Amendment. Now everybody says this is your right to bear arms. But look exactly at what it's talking about. Very specific and in context. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of the free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This is very specific, guys. He's talking about a militia. Now, does that say that every single person has the right to bear arms? It's up to interpretation, but look at what it says contextually. A well-regulated militia. State. Does this amendment really say to security of your home? To security of your family? But somehow that's kind of like the context in which we are in today. I'm not arguing necessarily that the way that we interpret the Second Amendment now is right or wrong. That's not for me to decide. That's up to you guys as individual critical process to define. But I'm saying that these specific amendments, these specific rights, were written in a specific context. And I need you guys to take a couple of minutes, draw your little drawings, and do your summary at the bottom. Okay? And then we'll take a break. Okay guys, so on your iPads, I'm going to give you guys about 15 minutes to research about the gun control debate. So keep in mind in what group you're in, if you are pro-gun control or against gun control. In these 15 minutes, I want you to come up with at least 2 components that you can debate about. Write down these 2 components. I'm not looking for sources right now. Just write down the 2 components that you could debate about. And then we're going to put them on the board. And as a class, we're going to choose one. So I gave you guys 15 minutes to do your research on your iPads. Now let's find the 2 points. And then we're going to vote. Who wants to go first? Sam?
My 2 were conflict resolution and power struggle.
So do you want to explain it to the kids?
Conflict resolution, there was a case in which a guy was in a parking lot telling a group of teens to turn down the volume of their music in their car, and when they decided to leave, instead of just walking away from the issue or trying to solve it peacefully, he just pulled out his gun without a second thought and killed one of the passengers. And power struggle being it's normally an excuse for the weak use guns to, you know, fight off the strong, supposedly, in loose terms.
I wanted to centralize on the idea of being opposed to guns. It's kind of, I kind of integrated both, pro and against, because if you're against guns, then you're saying that only people like law enforcement and the government should have the right to bear an arm. When really, since the government is so reliable and honest and virtuous and morally correct, that at the end of the day, what you're doing is making the community and the nation weak, in a sense.
We have 3 to choose from.
This is the final one.
Okay, this is the final one, guys. So you only get one. We have conflict, resolution, power struggle, people kill people. All those are one.
Guns.
Educate to use guns properly. That's another one. And stricter background checks for criminal control and exams for doctors to check if they are mentally stable. That's another one. So those are our 3. People kill people argument. Who wants that one? Are you voting or are you stretching?
I'm voting.
Okay. Just one? Alright. Educate to use guns properly. Who wants that one? 1, 2, 3, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Majority wins. That's it.
Stricter background control. Who wants that one? 1, 2, 3.
You can only vote once.
You can only vote once, Joey.
I didn't even vote.
Caitlin.
Okay, so it's
It's 4.
2, 4, 5.
No, just 4.
So
The campaign would be around educate to use guns properly.
How are we gonna freaking do that?
Okay, we have a winner.
oh, that's so easy. Oh my god. Once she said that, like, my lawyer just popped.
But still, you just basically gave the debate to them.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. How are we gonna argue that? How are we gonna argue that we should edit it?
You can't.
You voted for it. It's already voted for.